You're on, Ed.
Okay,
Okay. I'm just getting our full screen up here.
hello folks. Welcome to the Election Day Selectmen's meeting. Probably a little different today. I don't know if we're gonna have a town clerk report. He's basically trying to run the election, or running the election, I should say. It looks like we have over 400 people voting right now, so that's up around 40% of the people, which is a very good number for a local, non-national election. We've gone through and approved the notes from last week and approved the agenda for this week. And the same with the bills. Approve the invoices and then approve the bills that were the checks to be cut. We had no ads in the shopping guide this week. And we'll be expecting our code enforcement officer's report next week for October. We do have the York County Sheriff's report, really not much on it. They had some mandatory inspections and making sure their vehicles had all their appropriate equipment and that everything was working properly. We'll be expecting our Maine State Police report next week. The York County people handled 25 calls for us in October. Nothing of any significance. 3 motor vehicle stops, that's about it as far as numbers are concerned.
Oh, it's just me.
Nothing from the animal control officer.
You commenting on the barking? Sorry.
No, we're having a select board
Yeah,
meeting.
we're online.
We're online and
Are you
live.
I'm David Laurie.
Oh, David, I'm Jen Lewis, new select person.
I met you before.
We got the wrong date. I got you down for next Tuesday,
Oh,
but
all right.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Have a seat, Dave, yeah.
I know why I put on my calendar for this one.
David, why don't you sit right over here?
Oh, on my way here, I got a call from a Baldwin. The selectman would like to meet with me, so I can do that on my way back.
The county attorney just showed up unexpectedly. I guess we're all in trouble. Planning board, nothing on the planning board. We do have a planning board meeting coming up on the 15th at 6 o'clock. Comprehensive committee is on November 24th. Hopefully those meetings are getting less and less as they're nearing completion.
Actually, they're getting busier and busier as we near
Well,
completion.
hopefully they get done.
Right.
Stanley Building, we have no new news on that. Secaucus Road update, David's been participating in this. We have a workshop scheduled for November 14th at 3 o'clock to discuss the status of their magnificent project on Secaucus Road. Debbie gave us a note here about HHS distributing payments from communities that follow the guidelines for payment to people receive money back from the state to cover most of their expenses. Debbie, what, 80% they cover?
70.
70%, okay. So we got a check back for $1873.92. So we probably cost us about $300 or $400 out of pocket. Next week, we're gonna have an executive session at 4:30 with our town attorney. I don't know if that's being moved, pushed, or,
It's being moved to tonight.
I guess it's being moved to tonight.
I must have made an error.
Well, probably not, because you knew we had the election and everything. It was kind of,
Yeah, that's all right. It'll work.
Won't be long.
we reviewed a CMP poll permit. So the CMP can install a new telephone pole. Beginning in April of next year, April 1st, appropriate day, all personal property must be assessed. Something we're gonna have to work with the state on. We assess business personal property right now, or attempt to. Individuals' personal property, lawnmowers and things like that, we have not assessed because it's a logistical nightmare. But we may have to do it, so we'll be looking into that. There's a Freedom of Information Access Act for people to learn more about the Freedom of Information Act. I think Jen's going, Debbie's going, and
Danielle?
Danielle.
What
So-
now?
Some numbers on health benefit rates, which no one cares about, really.
Well, if I can just add, the only good thing about it is that we budgeted for about a 25% increase.
And
The average looks like it might be 6%.
that's good.
Yeah,
Yep.
better to over budget than under.
Mm-hmm.
The community cafe, the Ungrateful Dead, doing their usual good thing.
Grateful undead.
I didn't say, what did I say, Ungrateful Dead?
Ungrateful dead. Maybe.
Well, that's true too, right? No, ungrateful. Well, anyways. The community cafe last, week ago Wednesday was attended by 65 folks. The chicken was delicious. Well, the food was delicious. It wasn't chicken, it was,
Chicken pot pie.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was, wasn't it? Jesus. It was good. Coffee hour we hold every Monday, basically, and pickleball is held in the gym every week. Tri-Town, you know, you can bring your non-trash items over to Tri-Town. They're accepting credit cards now. Don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's gonna cost you a couple of percent to
Use it.
utilize your credit card.
And what are they accepting now?
Well, the same as
Same.
non-household waste. I mean,
Construction.
But it excluded some things initially.
Mattresses.
Yes, it still does.
It still
Okay,
does.
It's
so no bulky weights.
No
Right.
bulky,
Okay.
correct.
No
We
household,
can-
no bulky.
The
This
fee
was-
structure we can put on the website and post it here, but it gives a breakdown of how much each item costs and
I
what they
I
take.
believe it is on the
But
website.
it has items on that
Yeah.
list that they do not accept from Parsons Field.
Right,
Furniture, mattresses,
Right.
right.
and it's been extended to 5 days. And I don't know if you can make a trip every day within those 5 days, maybe. I'll check it out when I go to the next meeting.
Yeah, I think it's still just the one.
Just a
well,
one-time
One-time
fee.
per
Right,
ticket.
Yeah,
right.
We received more information from our snow plowing vendor, just driver information, insurance, that type of thing. And that's about it. Pretty cut and dried, folks. So we're gonna go into executive session, I have to get a vote on that.
well, before we do that, if I may,
You may.
has anybody heard about our get-together with Mr. Sanborn? And I forget which Sanborn it is, the computer.
Chris?
No,
Chris.
I have not heard anything,
Okay.
David. I'll
Okay.
double check with,
Yeah, I was gonna ask
tomorrow.
her, I was just gonna ask her, but she's running around.
Yeah,
so,
no,
yeah.
don't bother
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
Jen, you got anything additional?
I was gonna do the same thing Dave said, if anyone had heard about any of that, so. And then we have Keith, who had been through the building, looking up some of the electrical stuff going on that we'd like to know about too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, checking the vents in the gym.
Oh, okay.
He was here on Monday, yesterday. So,
They're working, not working, we don't know.
the vents weren't working, but they may be working now since he's gone, but we don't know the result.
Okay. With that, I guess if I take a vote to go into executive session,
I would make that motion.
Seconded?
all in favor? Unanimous?
Okay.
Okay. We just need to,
So when we exit executive session, folks, all we're gonna do is adjourn the meeting. So we are signing off the air right now.
Go ahead and vote.
That's right, go vote.